Yo, hey, what's up, guys? It's November 8th, 2014, and I've been receiving a lot of requests since my last video, my last CGC video, to see if I can do an up-close and personal kind of a review on my Hulk 181. I guess a lot of you are asking to pretty much see, what blemishes or what concerns on the Hulk 181 comic book that I received. Maybe you guys want to compare and contrast with yours. I'm not too quite sure, but I told quite a few people that, yeah, I don't mind doing another video. I'll show up close and personal. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So here it is, guys, my Incredible Hulk 181, signed by Herb, Len, and Stan. You can tell that the story, of course, and the art, the cover, first appearance of Wolverine, plus it does have, this comic book here does have the Marvel stamp. If the Marvel stamp was missing, it would be indicated right here in this area, probably right here, that page 11 or whatever page is missing stamp, does not affect storyline. I mean, most collectors want to have the comic book complete, like me. Other collectors don't mind, so notice that the stamp is there. If not, it would be mentioning that it was missing. 3.0 is the grade. Here it is. There's Herb's, there's Len, and of course Stan Lee's right there. Condition-wise, guys, I know a lot of you were asking about, hey, where are the blemishes, what's wrong with it, why does it have a 3.0 grade? So I can actually say that it's correct. I mean, 3.0, it's pretty low, and the major reasons, there is a crease there, there's problems there with the binding, there's some blemishes going along the top edge. There is a large crease, which I'll show you here in a bit, so there's color break. No problems here on these corners at all, pretty crisp. So there are major creasing, a lot of color breaks here, there's one here, there's another one. It's as if someone almost bent the comic book entirely in half. It goes up all the way to here and then disappears. There's no major color breaks, but then it comes back up here. So it's as if someone, bent the comic book and probably put it in their pocket. So there are a lot of line breaks here. Another one right there, as you can tell. The spine itself is in pretty bad shape. However, all the pages are intact. They're still connected with the staple. But again, it's just a lot of color breaks, as you can tell. The staples, they are not rusted. They still hold their metal color. Another major factor, or at least decision point on the 3.0, is the actual back. The back of the comic book. There is staining. Staining there. Staining all over here. And I was really worried that they would kind of mention it as water staining. But they didn't really mention anything about that or water damage. I don't know what it is, maybe oil, someone spilled something on it. But yeah, a little bit right there. Checking out the corners. There are no tears at all on this comic book, which is good. And no, that's not water damage there. That was just wrinkling. Looks like someone, either took it or was holding down the edge right here with their thumb, but then that's not water damage at all. That's what I first thought about that when I saw it, but no, I felt it and I smelled it. There's no water damage at all. So that's pretty much it, guys. As you can tell, the pages are off-white, so they are a little yellow here and there, but still pretty crisp inside. And like I said, that's what makes a 3.0 CGC comic book. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. I'm going to move on. Thanks. I picked this guy up, the Crypt Keeper, only because I was planning to do Halloween kind of horror, old vintage horror comic book videos. I never got around to it. I do apologize. So anyways, I picked this guy up along with some horror comic books that I'm going to show you right now, or horror magazines and one comic book. So let me put that guy off to the side. Let me zoom out. Alright, I don't recall if I've shown this one to you guys before. I've picked this up quite a while ago, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to go and just sneak it in just in case I haven't shown you guys. This is Monsters number 42. I believe this is it dated? Yep, 1967. I personally give it a grade about, I would say a 9.0. 8.5 would be very generous, but it is in really nice condition, being the fact that it is a Silver Age Monsters magazine. The only reason why I picked this up, I don't really collect the Monsters of Filmland magazines. I should, I know I should, I'm into monsters and all, but this one more specifically really caught my eye just because of the colors. There's Frankenstein, the Wolfman. I really enjoy this one. It's in really nice shape, and just it looks really cool, especially if I'm gonna see if I can get this framed and hung up on my wall somehow, because it's really cool. I really like it. Just slight little issues here and there with the corners, but still some of the corners are still sharp. No major creasing at all on the cover, no color breaks. It's just really nice. I haven't read it only because of the fact that it's such a nice cover. I didn't want to really open it and cause, you know, color breaks on the edging, on the spine at all. So I didn't really want to take a chance of opening it, but it's really cool, guys. So that's number one, or at least that's one of them. The next one I want to show off, I upgraded. I had a version of this one, of Creepy number 2, but it was in pretty bad shape. I upgraded to this one. I would have to give this probably a 6.5. The one I had that I purchased years ago, I still have, it was like a 2 or 3. It was pretty bad. It had a lot of creases on the cover. This one only has a few little spine color breaks, as you can tell, like right there. Let's see if I can get the glare, like right there, you can tell, and there's a few in the bottom also, and that's it. And there's a crease right there, and then that's from the printing, the press. But other than that, it's really nice shape. I don't plan on collecting the whole entire Creepy line. So far I'm collecting the very first couple issues, I believe up to number 20, I believe, and a few here and there. I really enjoy Frank Frazetta's art. I mean, it's just really cool. Sorry for the glare, guys. I'm trying to capture this without no glare. There we go. So there's that one. The last one, I know I've shown this one to you guys years ago, but when I sold off my comic book collection, this is one that I sold off, but I bought kind of a higher grade one. So this specific one I showed you, I had a lower version, lower copy. Creepy number 7 with the Wolfman and Dracula. A really nice cover. Another Frank Frazetta cover. I love this art, man. Really cool. If I had to grade this, I would say probably about a 9.0. Easily. Very easy. 8.5 would be generous, only because of that little, it was bent right there. I guess someone dropped it and got a ding. So there's that little blemish right there, but that's it. That's pretty much it. It's really nice. The guy had it for 30, but he gave me a good deal on it, so I'm happy. I think I got it for like maybe 20. I believe this is a 1966, 1967 magazine. Really nice art, really good shape for being the fact that it's still Silver Age. So yeah, love it. Alright guys, those are the 3 horror magazines that I picked up, or at least I have, that are, I don't think I've shown you guys. The last comic book that I do want to show off is this one, World of Mystery. I believe this is number 3. Let me take a look. I think I have it written down. Yep, 1956, Volume 1, number 3. This is a really nice cover done by Steve Ditko way back in the day. It resembles a lot of Twilight Zone. Let's put it that way. Twilight Zone type stories. Other than that, guys, the artwork is awesome in it. I should have taken it out, but again, the cover is very flimsy. I was disappointed when I found this, when I saw this right here. When I bought this, the price tag was actually, it was in a comic book bag, right? The price tag was covering up this blemish. So as soon as I bought it, the price tag came off. Oh, I didn't see that. But other than that, guys, it's in really, really nice condition. You have your famous Marvel chipping here, of course. There is a color break, a line crease right here. But just let me get closer, just so you guys can see the artwork. It's in really, really nice condition. I love the fact that there are no major issues on this action pose. And you can tell that's Steve Ditko's art right there. Really cool. And yep, it's I believe a year or two when the Comic Code Authority started pretty much cracking down on comic books, so that's why it has a little authority stamp there. World of Mystery, and this is an Atlas right there, as you can tell, an Atlas publication. It doesn't say anything about Stan Lee, if he wrote any of the stories or if he was, kind of co-creating. It didn't say anything about his name, but other than that, it's really nice. Moving on. So moving on to the action figures that I picked up just recently. Let's see if I can get some more room here. Put him in the back. Starting off, guys, I finally picked up my prototype of Boba Fett. It's a Walgreens exclusive. I wanted to hunt it down, and so I finally found it. It's in really, really nice condition. I mean, oh man, it's just really, really cool. I don't know if it's because of the white makes it stand out a little bit more versus, the gray and all the other colors. I just really enjoy this color of the white. It's really nice. Makes it look clean and crisp. I'm not going to really do a review on it because it's been out for a while and I'm pretty sure a lot of you already have this. But again, I picked it up only because it looks really nice in my collection. I am a Boba Fett fan and I have a bunch of Boba Fett figures. I just don't have them up. I just don't have them up now in my case. Only because I don't have enough room. I need to get another case. I'm actually almost full. So I need to pick up another case. So I picked him up. These ones actually correspond more with my Halloween videos I was going to be doing. I picked up a zombie Spider-Man. Let's see if I can get this to stand. There we go. Picked him up at my local marketplace along with 2 of his buddies, which I'm going to show you here. Captain America, Mr. Zombie, and the all-powerful Hulk. Picked him up also. They were selling all 3 of these guys for $100. I do have, oh, here it is. I have the base, but it is missing one of the bases, which is the Hulk one, and it goes right in that spot. So I'm pretty much on the hunt again for a Hulk. Probably get it off of eBay. I've seen a few of them here and there on eBay selling the Hulk with the base, averaging from about $40 up to $80. So I may end up getting another one and selling just the Hulk, and so just so I can get a base. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I picked up also. Really, really cool. I know a lot of you already know that I'm a huge zombie fan. I do apologize for the lighting, guys. It's already almost 11 p.m. so I don't have the sun on my favor, just my room light here. Show you Spider-Man again. Now, for a lot of you that don't have these figures, Spider-Man is kind of hard to pose or at least hard to get to stand correctly, only because his leg right there, it comes off. Just like the Marvel Zombie comics, where I believe it's the Hulk that, or is it Captain America? I don't remember. They pull Spider-Man's leg off and start eating it. So you're actually able to pull this leg off, and he pretty much, you can pose him to have him limp around, and it's pretty cool. But I have it on, of course, so he can stand up correctly. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get him to stand. And then in Captain America, of course, I've been noticing it's the rare piece on him is the top of his head. Let me show you guys. Hold on one second. So the top of his head, guys, it comes off. Again, another reference towards the Marvel zombie comics, where I believe it is Magneto. Magneto uses his magnetism to control Captain America's shield, and he pretty much throws the shield directly at Captain America, and it slices the top of his head, and that's in the comic. So that's why it shows his brain just like that. So it does come off, and I've been noticing a lot of concerns about that fact that it's so small. His little cap, or if we want to say his head, gets lost pretty quick. So if you lose this, you're SOL pretty much. So that's going to be kind of a hard piece, I can say, in the future. If you do have this collection, you sell it, I'm pretty sure people are going to be selling this headpiece probably for big bucks later on in the future. Also, another issue with Captain America is his shield. Not too quite sure if you have these figures already or plan on getting them. You need to be careful with this little handle here that connects to his wrist. It breaks. When I bought this, it was already broken. I didn't notice, and apparently it's a common thing with these shields. So yeah, you're probably going to have to be really careful, or at least not use the clip. Just use these little rubber bands here, these little bands, to hold it against his arm. Or you can actually use these bands and put it as a backpack on Captain America. So again, these are pretty cool. I really enjoy these. Hopefully I can get a base or find another zombie Hulk for an affordable price. The last thing I want to show you guys before this video runs any longer, I did a video, I would say maybe about 6-7 months ago, and I purchased something from my local comic book store, G.I. Joe related, okay, and it was this. Let's see if it shows it. I purchased this Sergeant Slaughter Triple T tank. It was opened, however, let me zoom out there, however, put it like that. This side was open, of course. I have a paper clip there to hold to hold it closed or hold it shut. Let me take the paper clip off. Let's see if I can do this. The parts, the actual Triple T tank, was never assembled. So here are the small parts, the accessories, the stickers and whatnot. It comes sealed in its bag, right? It's never been opened. And then also, here's the tank, right? The top part, the bottom part, and in this plastic bag are the treads, the tank treads. Now, one cool thing about this is I got it at a really good price, only because it was complete, except it did not have Sergeant Slaughter. Someone actually took the Sergeant Slaughter figure out of the box, and that was it. So I believe I paid, I think, like 80 bucks for the box, and then plus the unassembled Triple T tank. Well, just recently I picked up a Sergeant Slaughter. So just recently, guys, on eBay, I picked up a Sergeant Slaughter. It was marked as he was still sealed. It was never opened. He was never removed from his bubble. However, there was a flaw, and unfortunately the flaw wasn't really discussed. I hate when eBay sellers do this. The flaw was Sergeant Slaughter was sealed. That was correct. However, on the small corner, somebody actually lifted, or on the back side, tore it open. And it was, there was a big hole. This was the hole right here. Okay, so I'm not too quite sure what happened. I'm pretty sure it was crushed. I don't know why they would open up the corner, But Sergeant Slaughter, like I said, besides those two major issues, he was still sealed. Now, I thought about it after I got him, and you know what? To me, in my opinion, with that hole right there and with one of the corners opened up, he's not sealed anymore, guys. He's not factory fresh. So what I went ahead and did, I opened him up. I opened it up, I checked him out, and I wanted to make sure, you know, that this was the original cane, because there's a lot of reproductions, and yeah, it's the original little cane that he has. And I just wanted to take a look at him. I opened him up. I mean, why sell? Why sell him if, you know, say, oh yeah, he's sealed? No, he's not. He has a broken bubble there. The corner's lifted. He was not sealed. So like I said, I did it anyways. He's pretty mint, guys. I mean, you can't get any mint than this. You know, if it's grading wise, C9, C9.5, easy. I mean, there's no flaws on this version of Sergeant Slaughter. So again, it's a perfect addition. I think between this, and then also with the box, can't really go wrong. So I want to say it's complete. You know, he's opened, the box is open, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not quite sure if I want to resell this or not, but it's in really, really nice shape, and I'm glad to add it to my collection. And yes, guys, I do have the instructions for it too, the blueprints. And that's, like I said, that's the end of the video, guys. I have a lot more stuff I'll be showing you here shortly in other videos, but that's pretty much some of the stuff that I picked up in the past 3 weeks here. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.